leaving Alice today, heading north. Tonight we're staying at Devil's Marbles, then up to Three Ways and heading across to Queensland. We have to go home. We've got some medical appointments, and yeah, we'll head back up to Northern Territory after that. Going to get the car serviced, the caravan serviced, because we've done 10,000 Ks by the time we get back home. And Pinky's not with us today. She's riding in the other car with Pixar. She wanted to have a turn riding in the other car. I don't know what's wrong with us.
You.
Me. I won't let her ride in the roof rack, that's what's wrong.
Oh.
So we'll see you at the Devil's Marbles.
Bye.
Did you stop and get a photograph?
I didn't know.
Yeah, we did.
Tracy was a bit slack, so you have to send it to me.
Oh, you go. Sign language.
It was quick.
It was
I
300
said
metres.
to him,
There was
I said to him 300 metres tropical capital.
Well, suddenly Miranda said, "Oh, there's a sign further up there." I said, "No, it's in." Well, we parked it. Well, I said, "That's the turn off." Wait, have a thing. No, come here.
So what happened just after we passed the Tropical Capricorn?
All the anthills started.
And the hill started.
I know. I wonder how long they take to build, because they've obviously done where that road works well, scraping, but there's little ones about a foot high. I wonder, whether it's.
And we got inundated with flies again.
I know.
Flies have followed us.
Yeah.
You just had your bicky.
This is the countryside about 100 kilometres south of the Devil's Marbles, which is roughly 200 kilometres south of Tennant Creek. And we're just coming over a little rise and give you a glimpse of the valley out below in front of us. So it's just like very scrubby, and every now and then you get some hills.
Road train passing us. Where is he?
He's there.
And a car.
Just going over another hump in the road, which I assume is the railway crossing. So we'll just see what sort of view we get from up here.
It's a creek.
Oh, it's a creek. And a railway crossing.
Where's the railway?
The railway crossing is just over, coming up now.
Oh yeah.
This bridge section is across the railway. And it looks out into the distance out there. We're up on a tableland now. There's a bit of a whirly-whirly just going across the road in front of us. Well, here we are at Warhope. No, it's not Warhope, it's Warhup.
Warhop.
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 We don't know where we are.
In Northern Territory.
Warhope or Warhop or
Well,
whatever.
it's spelt Warhope, but it's Warhup. They pronounce it differently in in Northern Territory. So we're at Warhup, which is Warhup, which is we're 10 kilometres south of the Devil's Marbles. So we're staying here tonight, and they've got a pool, and Bruce and Miranda are trying it out. We have Pinky's Adventures on video.
Yeah, I'm right. Okay, well, I'm topless.
Bruce is topless.
We've just topped out of this lovely pool.
You need to speak louder because I don't have the
Okay.
what's it called? The
Microphone, external microphone.
extra, because it's busted. It won't connect anymore.
So, here have you said where we are? Let's start again. Have you said where we are?
Yeah, when we're in the pool.
So we have just had a lovely swim in the pool at Wahop.
Wahop.
Warhope, come on.
Wahop.
Wah-
And
Hopsing.
sitting around cooling off
Oh,
in
and
those
happy
lovely
birthday,
rustic
Jenny.
tables.
Yeah, happy birthday, June.
Happy birthday, Jenny.
Miss you.
Don't look a day over 60.
We'll see you when we get back. One day you'll come with us.
But this little
And this is a
actually
nice
very
little
attractive.
pub, isn't it?
It is a nice.
It's
Where we're
Warhope pub.
staying, we've got a great location
So this
under
is-
a beautiful tree.
This is the back. What's it called? The beer garden. This is the beer garden with the pool over there, and dunnies and all these seats.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Nice, very nice spot.
It's beautiful, nice.
Well, we're staying here tonight. Devil's Marbles Hotel in Warhope. So decorated the hotel quite nicely. Bit of artwork. Chucky's pulling in here for a feed. Nice pub. Zoom in on the artwork. Pam Armstrong. We've seen these fuel devices around the place a fair bit. It's like a big container with diesel in it and a pump at the end. And it's got one pump is diesel, the other pump is unleaded. So there must be 2 tanks in it. It's like a temporary or a mobile fuel station. They can just dump them anywhere. So for places like this that don't have any fuel, they can start selling, they can sell fuel. But what's the price? $2.30. Okay. And then we just pull in around the back and camp. There's bludger. Yeah, it's just hay. Three trailers, that's all. Looks like we've got some musterers over there in one corner. Horse trailers and bikes, and another 2 Jayco Journey Outbacks. Cabins. And whatever. Plenty of cabins, there's quite a few. Big area.
they?
Yep.
Just park in the shade.
Here we are at the Devil's Marbles, which are just piles of boulders. It's quite weird.
Oh.
So the marbles were formed from a solid piece of granite.
Yeah.
Erosion over millions of years. Sandstone, solid granite, current ground, and then these boulders were left behind.
Breaking down rather than building up of rocks. The marbles are remnants of a
They look so good.
What?
I think they're so good.
Cool.
That one's sitting up there.
Yeah. One sitting on top of the rest.
Yeah.
No, just a big rock. Just showing you the size. There's big ones and there's little ones, all sizes. Oh, this one's cracked in too.
That's amazing.
Oh, perfect cut, isn't it?
Completely cut. Look at how straight it is. That's amazing, isn't it? It's different. Wow. Even though most boulders appear solid, they are fractured by very many secondary cracks called joints. Rainwater penetrates into the boulders along these cracks. It reacts with some of the minerals in the rock so that they decompose to clays.
It's called weathering.
They weaken the boulder along the near vertical crack. The weight of the two halves of the boulder then cause them to fall apart. I'll take another one just in case. There you go.
What did you call this rock, Allister?
It's cool. Welcome to Tennant Creek. What's that thing? Big bucket.
Yeah, mining to sort of do that.
Sort of do that.
Yep. So it's got a divided main street. That red sign, can you see the red sign?
Just. Is that it?
I think it might be.
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, it's got the impulse sign.
I'll go behind this guy.
Yeah.
Behind this lady.
She's just filling up.
Is that diesel? Yeah, there. Right there in front of you.
Yeah. So this is the three ways turn off we're just coming up to with a bit of road work. We turn right here to go to the on the Barclay Highway. turned right at the three ways, and we're about 70 kilometres along the Barclay Highway. And so I've just thought I'd show you what the Barclay tablelands look like. So it's just basically scrubby trees and flat, and mostly flat, very few little ups and downs, but certainly no mountains as such. And we're actually at 260 metres above sea level at the moment. That's why they call it the Barclay tablelands. 2 kilometres to the Barclay Homestead, where we're probably going to stay the night. Here we are at Barclay Homestead caravan park, and pretty good place, pretty good. We got cabins, doing up some other cabins, lots of grass, picnic areas, grassed areas. That's actually the tent camping area. More drive-through sites, bit of a pool, people splashing around. Couple of emus. So this is Barclay Homestead on the Barclay Highway. It's about halfway between Mount Isa and Three Ways. And I've driven past here a couple of times, never pulled in to camp, and it's quite nice. And the diesel is $2.59. Premium unleaded $2.59. Unleaded $2.59. Oh, that makes pricing easy. Barclay Homestead. 720 from Alice Springs, 450 in Mount Isa, 1150 to Darwin. old bar. Oh, look what's over here. Looks like guinea fowl. Oh, or similar. Don't think I've ever seen there's so many guinea fowl. Well, this morning we've been graced with the presence of Miss Pinky.
She's
After
back.
2 days she's decided to come back with us. Probably because she's got tired of dodging pixie drool.
Slobber.
Slobber, yeah. Pixie drool. Yeah, so today we're heading off from Barclay Homestead.
Which is really nice.
Really nice.
Isn't
The
it?
only downside here was their amenities were a bit lacking.
Yeah.
They had one of the amenities blocks closed, which I had stuck my nose in. It was looking pretty disgusting. So if they had that other amenities block open, this place would be a perfect stop.
Yeah.
It's got
And
grass.
it was how much a night?
$15 for an
$15
unpowered
a
site.
night. And they got a pool as well, and there's also like a restaurant.
There's
that
a restaurant if you want to
go.
go in there and eat. It's a
Yep.
licensed bar as well.
Yeah.
Great
But
stop.
for $15 a night, you can't knock that.
Yeah,
really.
it's and you're safe, secure, and there's lots of people here.
Yeah.
Great place to stop on the way across to NT from Queensland.
Yeah. No, it was really good.
So today's another boring drive into Mount Isa.
Yeah.
It's 450 kilometres. For us, that's a pretty long run. Probably take us about 5.5 to 6 hours, maybe 6.5 with our stops,
Yeah.
because we stop for morning tea and lunch. So
And also we stopped for Pixar as well.
Pixar, and the Pixar needs a break as well.
Yeah.
So do I do. I think Pixar lasts longer than I do.
I think so. I'm
All
sure
right.
she does.
That's enough for now.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
So we're 130 kilometres east of Barclay Homestead, and we're now travelling in the Diamantina catchment area, what they call, which flows down to Lake Eyre in South Australia. So it's a long part of Australia for the water to flow, and it's it's undulating, a few hills, gentle hills, and a lot of roadworks on this road.
Must have had a lot of water.
Yeah, I think they're repairing a lot of damage. I did hear this road was closed a couple of weeks ago from the rain. Wow, all of a sudden the trees disappeared and open plains. And there must be
cows.
there's cows, and looks like some sort of got to be irrigated crop there,
Yeah, it must be.
because it's very green over to the right. Okay, well, there's a few here. So, this is the border, somewhere here. She's going up to get the bins. Holy mackerel! So this is the border country, and there's nothing here. Nothing here. This is Northern Territory, Queensland, that away. Somebody bought all these flies. Holy macaroni. Hundreds of flies around my face. Welcome to Northern Territory. That's right, welcome to Queensland. That's right. I keep forgetting where we are. Holy mackerel, how can there be so many flies? Here we are in Camberwell. We just stopped for Bruce to put a jerry can of fuel in his tank and took the opportunity to have an ice cream from the general store, which is also the post office. This is the last town. This is the last town, or the first town in Queensland from Northern Territory. And it's got this gentleman on a horse, but we can't quite read the sign as to why he's famous, what he represents. We're 40 kilometres west of Mount Isa, and the countryside has changed considerably from the rest of the plains behind us. We've got a lot of hills. We're going up and down hills, and as you can see, the vegetation is just a lot thicker and taller. And yeah, the soil has changed. It's more rocky. Hard, and you can see the mountains over there with the radio tower on it, and this is yeah, on the right hand side as well, there's mountains with big hills. So we haven't seen hills like this since Alice Springs. Well, we arrived at Mount Isa yesterday.
Yes,
afternoon, and it was 37 degrees when we got here.
And we had to set up in 37 degrees.
So we quickly set up and put on our swimmers and went for a swim.
In a very cool pool, as in chilly.
It was refreshing.
It was pretty cold, yeah.
That's because we were warm.
We needed it though. Definitely needed a cool
It chilled the body down a bit, and then last night chilled the body down a bit more.
Well, we had the air conditioner. One dog wouldn't settle.
Yeah, it was
with
still
the windows
warm when we got to
open.
bed.
It was a bit
So
It was
warm.
warm inside, but
the
geez, it
aircon
got
on.
cool this morning.
Yeah, pulled up all our rugs this morning.
Pulled the doona up at midnight. How was the trip? Long and boring, wasn't it?
It was.
Long and nothing.
But there was not. But the red dust was like bull dust, talcum powder.
And one
What bull dust? What red dust?
In all the
wherever
roadworks.
you pulled
Oh,
over
all
to,
the roadworks.
All those trucks that
Roadworks.
went past when I was doing roadworks.
All the dust. You just see it.
It's
You
just
see it
floating.
on the horizon. There'd be a cloud
was
of
just
dust. You go,
floating.
more
It was
roadworks
just
ahead.
Yeah.
But there was
Yeah.
nothing. I must admit though, there was one area when we got to the top of the tablelands, the Barclay tablelands. The view was amazing.
Yeah.
You just couldn't pull over
Yes.
There's nowhere to pull over, was
to
there?
get a shot, unfortunately.
Yeah. I
They
was
could've-
really intrigued when we saw the sign that said that we are now in the
Diamantina catchment area.
catchment area for
For Lake
Lake
Eyre.
Eyre. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
But then you could actually, that's where the lookout, that's where they could have had a lookout.
Yeah,
It was just,
yeah.
but the
Just
flood levels were still 1.5
yeah,
metres.
and the water obviously just travels and just makes its way over country.
over time, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why apparently some of those roads from Burke up and out are still closed.
Yes.
Well, I was speaking to these people from West Wyalong up at the pool, and they wanted to go to Longreach and they couldn't get there, the road was cut.
To Longreach?
And not Longreach, Lightning Ridge.
No,
Lightning Ridge, yeah,
Lightning Ridge, the road
North of Lightning Ridge, the road
it's
was
still
cut.
closed, yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that's really incredible is that in all of that border between Northern Territory and Queensland, there's really only the one main access point through the Barclay
to get
Highway.
to Northern Territory. Yeah, it's crazy.
Through the Barclay Highway from Mount Isa.
Yeah.
It's like there's all that area and it's just,
Yeah, well, there is another road.
yeah, but it's dirt.
It's dirt
you
and
don't want to
corrugated
take it.
and very rough apparently.
You don't want to take
It's
it.
terrible because of the rain, yes.
Yeah. So this morning, and very shortly, we're going off to do the Hard Times Mine tour, and they don't let us take any photos in there, so we might take a few pickies outside.
Oh, okay.
And
Click, click.
yeah, click, click, click. And we're gonna take the camera in my pocket and see what we can get.
Well, there'll be a some on thing you might be able to copy.
Yeah.
Look for something. It'll be
All
fun
right,
for you all.
that'll be the end of this video, I think.
And then we'll have to do the lookout sometime today or two.
Yeah, the lookout tonight plus the dam.
Yes.
The
the-
moon.
Yeah,
The
drive
supply
out there.
dam.
We'll drive
Yeah.
out there in the afternoon or
We
something.
can possibly drive. We can't take dogs.
Yeah, but you just can't get her out, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only the dam wall anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
Yep.
see you guys.
I'll get fuel.
Oh, this video covers from Alice Springs up the Stewart Highway up to Three Ways and then across the Barclay Highway to the Barclay Homestead, and then we went across to Camberwell and then down into Mount Isa. Stop.
There's a Ww2 Memorial, 129 k's from here.
Okay.
So we'll stop there.
Ww2 Memorial.
And people say it's quite a nice area to stop.
It's a little town, isn't it? Camberwell?
We went into the little post office over there. Yeah. Terrible. Week 6, eh? Bad one. Might be doing this too. Oh, we gotta go.
20 minutes. Bruce, come and join us. Come and join us.
What are you doing?
Well, we've got to say we're at Mount Isa.